You're the Flame Main.
Good. That's... Think about it, though. You've got 5...
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the...
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. I definitely didn't expect him to go that far.
But what?
I didn't expect him to be...
Well,
Yeah, don't worry. There...
you found a piece of paper with a bunch of...
Let me take a look. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and all familiar names. This caravan, that person will then... Wait. Yeah. Every perhaps. Anyway, Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon
Homoyani?
I'd be surprised. Just what the heck is going on? I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions but with this...
What if the Homoyani...
That's a possibility. But if that was... They could have just as easily bought goods. Yeah. Funding violence and... Honestly, I've been to their estate many times. The only potential... But that's still just a speculation. You're probably right.
But what should we do?
If you ask me, I'm not worried. Let's go find my lady. If we're lucky...
Dia.
I've considered that. She showed genuine... That's not how I deal.
You're right. Paimon wants to...
Yeah. We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back alive.
Actually,
I see.
something like that.
You all look a little... Why don't you discuss...
It's okay, my lady.
So something on any other day...
My lady?
The master. Okay. My father.
Yeah. I've never doubted the master. Maybe he's not actually aware of the...
I can't help but agree.
Huh?
Thank you for sharing. Since you've told me in the past, however, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the core of...
About that. Well, later, the master told me that he offered me a pot...
Well, but that did...
maybe... I think I get which...
Precisely. If my father had...
You mean the goal?
No, no.
But that still does...
So, the master was...
Sorry we put all...
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his...
But, is that... My father is committed. However, if we decide to...
Dia.
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to do that.
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was the thing about... Right, yeah! Besides! There's no point on...
Thank you, everyone. In which case...
Sure thing.
You...
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to...
Yeah, but...
Well...
So, that's what you found?
If you wouldn't mind, we'd...
Well, what I do know...
Wait.
Yes, but knowledge of your father, Kusela. Of course, the facts of this matter, if you must...
I've made it this far. I have my own idea. I came here to...
Our family once needed it. They had superior numbers, and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of those Eremites were Kusela's men. Kusela was grinning.
Really?
He said that he had no... We started talking to repay him.
So, that...
It was many years before I saw him again. The man I knew to be strong and healthy.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
He then suddenly, at the top, but he kept coming back to the topic. I was completely lost at first.
So he was the...
Indeed. He was already beyond redemption. If Dia could stay in my...
And that's why you offered...
Yes. And that's also why Kusela saved my daughter and me all...
He was all...
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fee. Eventually, I just... The letter contained a...
Wait!
That's right. No one... But by then, he was no longer... That thought. After some deliberate... I am... Oh, in the end...
If you can, please... None of the things he's doing... If all he wants to do is...
Oh no.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around another way. But I guess...
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusela. However, he's responsible for supplying... I've heard.
Understood.
I'll stay and be with my father. My father hasn't... I feel like...
Yes. It's time to fate.
Huh?
I know what you...
Shh! Keep your voice down. Come with me. We should take... This place should do. All right. Back to...
Don't worry.
Wait!
So what's in it?
I waited in my mind.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating. If you provide some...
Hey!
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when I'm...
All right. They're always on. Feel free to go have a look.
Sure.
Hey, come on.
Really?
All right, I get it.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you...
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Need...
The campaign begins.
Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you. Be humble. Bow your head.
I'll take my leave.
Oh, she's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died.
What?
Seems like you've been...
When did he die?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshrets.
So is that when you...
We would prefer to call it taking...
Overwhelming strength.
Those were a part of it, regardless of whether it be their deepest sin. That's precisely it. But you, Dia.
I never even...
You were probably the only...
Ever since you were... Not only that, but in the end, he was forced to go to...
We all knew he...
And that's why he...
Wait, but...
Because you were too young when you left home after...
So, even...
Yep. It was all...
A few years ago, boss said he needed... I suggested that his words made no sense to me. But that night,
Everyone gained their... But how could we leave with a clear cut?
The boss can't have just...
From that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that, even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge. There were people from heck, but we won't let any...
We've suffered plenty of... All we can do is exchange our loot for Mora. We forged boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friend. We were also able to... Deshret's relics.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. Boss always loved... We used to always laugh at him, as for me, but... Maybe we were all... I'm sorry, Dia.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys. And all I know is that... Furthermore, I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my...
Yeah.
Thank you.
I bet boss would...
Considering all the...
He can think whatever, but the fact... Rise with illusion shattered!
Settle down! Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
This the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this.
They should all be holed up.
Who cares?
Still, we should be careful. Even if they...
Yeah, we'll know what their... Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Bow your head.
There is no escape!
Following order.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Light it up!
Bow your head.
I'll be back.
Settle down.
You won this one.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead. Well, don't worry about us. Let's go! We can't let the ball—
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we—
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being...
Okay, let's—
Silence!
Burn it down! Illusion shattered! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
we just need to adjust it a little.
Settle down!
Ha! Rise with the sun!
Bow your head.
There is no escape! Ha! Burn it down!
The tide beckons.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose...
Don't waste your breath.
Run. Had I wanted to run, I would have fled. I witnessed the golden age of Deshra. Even now, the greatest should never live.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us They are but two. Well... Wave 1! Charge! Eliminate them!
An oversight on my part. Settle down.
Illusion shattered! Let's get it on! You asked for it!
Silence!
I'll take my way. I'll be done.
Don't think that you can. You're just getting started.
No escape! Apply!
We'll meet again.
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Burn it! Oh!
Brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
You all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Gloves off!
How?
But we'll meet again.
The golden slumber.
The commander is fine.
But they're still coming in. This place is like...
Yes!
When the next wave... I'm going to see if I can...
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Mishal! Apologies, Lord... So, it would seem...
Time to pay for...
I will be buried in the sand!
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. But if you're still going...
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Who are you filthy rats? And
You...
who... Hey, have you ever heard of a What?
This is your...
Hey, if you're here to find something...
The irony. His life became a light for so many... Where's the records room?
It's right over there.
I mean
The old Kusela. Watch your mouth. He was definitely... But in the short time, he couldn't have possibly... And after that...
Stop wasting our... Tell me.
It's just over there. There's nothing left in Bashar. Tikriti. Let's go. Spare them no...
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Tia...
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate.
Let's split up and look.
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked, and Paimon said these opportunities don't come by. Hey, come on! Paimon's not that. Anyway, the point is that you, Junior Zad, will
Aw, my chest was filled with all kinds, but when everything came to an end, those emotions, it was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important. Idrisi and my reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. Despite all, we're hypocrites. Yeah, you're right.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Huh?
Paimon will explain.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well.
Dia.
Hey, don't worry about me. My father that thought has even crossed my mind. However, there was always something deep within my mind that but now that I can
I understand how you feel.
that doesn't mean I won't. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father. Even if the ending of
Isn't that neat, though? Why don't we go for...
Right.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for
Rev the engines! Oh, this rug...
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey, aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? Wait,
Once I woke up, but when I got there, I found no one.
Ah, so you
Yeah, I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, one of the injured members gave us everything left in the...
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment.
So this
Well, but let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh.
Perhaps it's just...
It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
that probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A wool scarf, which... I'm sorry, my lady. 1, no, 2...
Huh?
Oh, you're... All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an 2D. It's all right.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane. If you're reading this letter, then you were adorable. But once you...
Can you believe...
Anyway, back to the reason being that...
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I really felt like the whole... But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day, and you were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. I'm sorry that I was their most... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the In the end, he was still thinking, I suppose, or...
He was a good
Yeah.
Do you already...
I do. If he first found me, I just have one that there once existed and that only under his...
If you end up finding any leads...
Sure, I appreciate it.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. My life is certain because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by...
You know, Paimon's heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage.
How's everything going with your thief?
I should be
Well,
the newly appointed acting Grand Sage for...
acting grand.
Yeah, I heard, but it's all thanks to him that once my paper is
They're really out of their mind. Take it easy, Fool! He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that's what brazen
Professor, don't... Psst. Want to hear a secret?
Really?
Someone named There's also a...
Oh!
Wow. News of... Some people are... Hey,
The Matra.
the Matra.
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a...
In the state you're... Why don't you tell us...
No, I have to tell the Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it that... We promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait! Sino should be back at the Academia! Let's go find him! Hey there, us.
You two look familiar, but if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might...
We ran into...
Oh? Siraj.
Vahumana.
Yes, one of them. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana.
I want to report him. He kidnapped me. I ran as fast as I could. A little...
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he...
I don't remember.
Huh?
All I remember is it's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is... Oh! I heard they conduct business in the tavern.
Even if what you say... But before that, I would like to admit it.
You think I'm...
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here?
Huh? I'll hate them.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he... Per protocol, this matter was reported...
Huh. It's kind...
You're overthinking.
Really? In that case...
It's already against protocol... Oh, never mind. After all...
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
All right. In that case, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducted... Incidentally, Siraj isn't at... It's close to the time that Ilyas...
That's right.
Oh, come on!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage...
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have... If your superior were here...
You're right. Ilyas, please stay here.
He's the same as ever. Casually ignoring people, just like he did...
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his That question was... The test was strictly...
what?
This is why I...
Excuse me, I've had a question...
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha!
Then why did you...
Well...
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended...
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar Re...
Acting... Wait, can... What have I got myself...
I would like to ask...
Of course.
Do you know, Sir...
Yeah, that...
What were the details?
He's doing some... He contacted me in private. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this leak... The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of... Do you have any more questions?
No. He's all...
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a However, I am...
I've read some papers
I see.
Follow me.
Siraj didn't... Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you. So you're not here because you're...
You couldn't be further from the truth. But for the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting my opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that...
He's most likely trying to...
That sounds super suspicious. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry.
It is possible for a person to... However, now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am that... But I do vaguely remember that there are two things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my page... I'm not sure about...
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
Not unexpected. However...
Losing your memories...
Oh, thank you so... I have so few, but amidst all that, nevertheless, I have you all to thank... Now, I do...
I see.
Full throttle! Try and stop me! Full throttle! Try and stop me!
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this...
I did.
Yes, though that is... But that can be a rather...
I believe you know this in...
Oh, yes, of course. Though... Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy...
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up, but I know I've caught...
The other research... Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his He retracted his He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this...
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable?
I have no objection.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do
I heard that you canceled your...
Oh, that... It's really nothing special. I'm not the...
No motivation?
Yeah. Say...
Oh,
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put up with the situation being...
When you say how things will pan out, you...
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason...
So what are the other...
Well... Because I'm sure you're all the... Back then, the Akasha, it was beyond...
I see.
You get it, right? There are only a handful of people although our names will be...